Good day. As you know, I am Kaylin. In today's training session, we're discussing creating job cards. So you've got your quotation. The next step that you need to do is to finalize that quotation, send it off to the client, approve that quotation. Then obviously once the client has given you the okay, and then you can create that job card. So if we take a look in Veculim, you've got your quotations that you've done. I'm going to simply highlight this quotation. We need to obviously finalize that the quote. If you have done an order text input like we done in a previous video, you'll see that it's already been finalized. So we can actually just use that one. Okay, let me show you. I'm going to step back. So let's take this one. We're going to finalize this quotation just to show you what it looks like. Not too much that you need to fill in there. You can simply click on OK, and that quotation will be finalized. Once you've actually done that, you need to approve that quotation. So I'm going to just take the one above that. Let's click on approve. And now you can fill in any additional information that you need to in terms of the data that's been authorized. If you need to change any other information, broker information, anything sundries, will obviously get fed through from what your insurance has been, set up for that. You can also then put any excess that needs to be paid in terms of either percentage or then an exact amount, and whether any inner excess or betterment applies to this quotation and job. So once you're happy with all that information, you can simply click on the OK button, and it'll give you a warning just to say that once it has been approved, there's no further changes that can be made. So we're going to just click on yes, and you'll see then the status has changed to green. If we just go and look at our paint palette, what green means, it says indicates the quote has been authorized for repair. So we've got a job card created for this one now. If we just want to go and view that, you can, we've got the quote finalized and approved. We need to go and create a job card now. So you'll see then if you highlight that quotation, at the bottom right hand side there's a create job card button. So if we simply click on this, it'll say that the quote sundries differs from the insurance default value. So if there is any discrepancies between that, it'll give you a warning and ask you whether you want to accept the insurance default or override it by the percentage that you've put in the quote. So let's accept the insurance defaults, and then we're going to create the job card. You can either book the vehicle in at this point, or you can then book them in at a later stage. So if you don't quite have that, you just want to create that job card, you can do that. So let's say we're going to set the job card's check-in date. We're going to check this car in today, and the estimate completion is for the end of tomorrow. So they need 2 days to complete this job then. Okay, so then you'll see that the sundries amount was obviously set to 0 for this insurance company here. So it has actually then gone and changed that to 0 there. Again, yeah, you can go and set any excess, whether it applies there, and then also if this customer has given you permission to provide the information for CSI, then depending on your level of Veculim, you can also then either have that feature or not have that feature there. Okay, so once you've filled in all this information, you're happy with what's there, you can click on OK. And let's just see, I haven't indicated that they've given permission, and are we fine with that? That's basically what it's saying there. So we don't want to select this option again. I'm happy with that. So let's just say no. And then you will see that it has now changed to gray. So there is a job card for that. You'll also see that the Create Job Card button has now been changed to a Go to Job button. If we click on this, it'll simply open that job card there. And if you do want to access it, not necessarily through the quote screen, if I simply close the screen, I'm going to show you there's a Jobs in Progress icon. In this one, you would also be able to view that job card and then make any changes that's needed to that, in terms of any higher landing prices or lower landing prices or any extra items that you need to add or savings there. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to adjust the job card. So there might be some changes that needs to be made. Yeah, I'll show you that. And then we'll also mark this job as complete. Once we've obviously marked that as complete, we can then move on over to the invoicing side of things. So that's in the next video. I hope that you've at least learned something on how easy it is to create a job card, when you've got this quotation already set up, finalized and approved then. And I hope that you join me next time. Goodbye.